We are back in the garage. We are joined by this beautiful car that coincidentally matches my shirt. But we're not working on this today because she's done for the most part. We are gonna be working on the new bike. So I picked this up a few weeks ago. It is a prime example of an FZ-07. It's a 2016. Came with a lot of mods already and 2,700 miles. The bike is incredible. I guess we can go over the mods real quick. So it has a full Yoshimura. It has CRG aftermarket levers. It has aftermarket windscreen. It has aftermarket headlight, which in my opinion is a downfall of these FZs. These headlights were disgusting. I don't like them. This makes a world of difference. And also the bike is dirty. Yes, I know I need to clean it. It also came with some axle spools so I can lift it off the ground, which is nice. And one of my coolest mods that was on the bike when I bought it are these custom turn signals. So the previous owner drilled holes into the underside of the bike and made his own custom turn signals. Beautiful. LEDs too. The guy babied it, has 2,700 miles on it. The 2016, so it's 8 years, 2,700 miles. So he did 5 oil changes on it. 2,700 miles, 5 oil changes. He just loved the bike. He let it sit over the winter a lot of the time. So he would change the oil in the spring, but wouldn't ride it that much. And it looks like it just came off the showroom floor. It's a great example, and these bikes are incredible. He even had the bike on the axle stands throughout the winter so the tire wouldn't flatten. So I'm pretty sure these are the stock tires, which needs to change down the road because they're not great. I haven't done much to the bike. The only thing, I haven't really done anything to the bike other than these engine guards by T-Rex, I believe was a company name. And I might go get some more stuff from them, maybe some axle sliders for the front. And I would like to get a rear sub cage, but I don't like the stunty look. I don't like the big pegs that come out, and there's nothing really that low key that you can buy out there. That's why I got these. They hide, they don't stick out like the big stunt cages do. I know the stunt cages protect, but I just don't really like the look of it, which is why I went with these. But there's a lot that I love about this bike. I knew this is what I wanted. There are a few things I don't like about it that I didn't know were gonna come with the territory. We'll talk about those later in the video when we're riding it. But for now, we will talk about the biggest problem, which is the handlebars. I don't like the position of them. They don't feel great. And I think what bothers me the most is this throttle. The throw is so much. Look at that. My arm starts bending. So if I'm straight and I try and twist the throttle, I have to go all the way under. It's just not really practical. When you're full acceleration and this hand's like this and the other hand is straight, you're putting different forces on the bar. So when it does come up from kicking in gears, it just doesn't feel stable. And I want this to be shorter. So common mod for these bikes is to do the R6 throttle. And I figured I would just do new handlebars as well while I'm at it. So that's what we're doing today. We got the Pro Taper CR Highs. There's a lot of different options for these bikes handlebar wise. You have the CR Highs, which is what I got. You have the Carmichaels. And then there's my favorite, which is the Chris Reed, which is an 1 inch and 1/8 thick. So Kalen has those on his MT-09. I love how they feel. However, the stock handlebars on these are a 7/8 Jesus Christ. The handlebars on these are a 7/8 inch diameter. The Chris Reeds that Kalen has on MT-09 that I like a lot are 1 inch and 1/8. You can get adapters to mount in there. It'll raise up the handlebars. However, the speedometer is mounted to part of the handlebar bracket. So you'd have to find a different way to mount the speedometer. So the Chris Reed's out of the option. It was either between the Carmichaels and the CR Highs. Obviously I got the CR Highs. Carmichaels I heard were better for taller people. They kind of push the bars away a little bit, lower a little bit, and they're wider. I'm a short guy, so I didn't want that. I got the CR Highs, gonna bring them up, and will be better for control and wheelies. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start taking the bar ends off. We're gonna take the mirrors off, brake lines off, and the brake reservoir. We're gonna take the throttle off, put the new throttle on, the R6 throttle, and we're gonna take obviously the little stuff on the left side off, take the levers off, blah, 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 blah. So let's get to it.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
I feel like Princess Peach Rose Gold on my Mercedes.
Okay, well, I'm done, kind of. No one told me that the grips were different sizes, okay? I didn't know that. I've never done grips before. So I went to put on this grip, and I'm guessing this is for the throttle side, because it fits in there like a hot dog in a hallway. This one was really tight to get on, and no wonder why. So I can't get it back off. This one's also a little bit longer. So when I put on, even if I could make this work, it like, look at all that flaccidness. Blech. So now I gotta go buy another thing of grips so I can put the correct grip on that side because I can't get that one off. And then on top of that, the windscreen is specifically designed to go on the stock handlebars because the brake reservoir is supposed to be closer in. So it's supposed to fit around that stuff, and it doesn't. So I have to trim this to get this back on, which, you know, not that big of a deal, but kind of annoying. But I thought this was gonna be, I don't know, like an hour long, maybe. It was all going so smooth. And now I just want a KMS. So I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow after I go get some new grips. I have shit going on tomorrow, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to ride it. I wanted to ride tonight, but now it's pitch dark. Ugh, it's like 12. Okay, well, there's me bitching. Let's just take it from the first ride. All right, we found ourselves a nice little lot, Hawkins and I. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so on the highway, the handlebars make the bike way more unstable. Just because there's more torque, more leverage on the handlebar you have, any type of bump on the highway, granted it's a naked bike and a lot of them are like this, but this is like way outrageous. Any little bump, the whole bike just goes blah, 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 blah. I hate it. I do not like it. In the corners, if you're doing like a really tight lean, I feel like the bike doesn't like to come back up. It doesn't, I don't know how to explain. Like, a lot of bikes, when you're leaning over, you have to press on the handle to keep it turned. On this one, you'll press to start your lean, but then it seems like it doesn't want to stop leaning. You have to kind of bring back the angle a little bit, which is just terrifying. Like, I do not like it. Maybe I just need to get used to it. I don't know. I also know suspension sucks on these things, and I can feel it. I do not like the suspension at all. But other than like maybe some canyon riding, which I haven't really got to do yet with these handlebars, or highway riding, stunt riding makes it feel way better. I have much more control of the bike, and we're gonna try and do some wheelies. I've gotten it pretty good on this bike. I still need to incorporate my rear brake a little bit. I haven't gone past balance point, but maybe we can try that right here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I got a little bit on my rear brake. I feel like it's more terrifying once you start going faster. Like, as I start going faster, I don't want to find the balance point. I want to stay going slow, you know? Pretty good. I also start to panic once the bike wobbles a little bit, and I find that every time I pick this front wheel up, it likes to lean to the right. And the same shit happened on my Grom, so I wonder if it's me and not the bike. Oh, dude! That was so sick! I got that wheel up. What's up, man? You doing some donuts? Oh, I was gonna say, you can go ahead. Don't let us be in your way. Cool, cool, all good. Oh yeah, dude, I think I got him dialed, honestly. All right, dude, I'm worried about this like crash cage I have on the side of my bike, because like when I fly forward, I'm afraid my knees are just gonna smack it, you know. Another thing I don't like about this bike is when you're trying to do tight corners, or not the bike, but the handlebars. I'm a short dude, I'm 5'7", so when I'm leaning, look how far, like, I don't know if you can see, but my arms are stretched out from the handlebar. So if I'm doing low speed maneuvers, like right around the corner, I'm trying to do clutch work, trying to go really tight, like full lock, my right arm is just completely extended, which I do not like, and vice versa when I turn to the right. So tight corners like this, I feel like I'm like a little overcompensating. I can still do pretty tight corners, which is nice. But overall, it's a trade-off. I think I want to try some different handlebars, honestly. I think a little bit less wide and a little bit more up would be better for me. I think it's just a little too much. I lose so much confidence on the highway. I don't want to ride that much on the highway, and this isn't a highway bike, but yeah, I'm not super happy with them. But overall, better than stock, I think, for stunting at least. That's my input on it. Hell yeah. I'm getting fucking good at this shit. Oh, look at that shit. Dude, I'm getting them good. I'm happy. That's like all I do. I've been trying to do wheelies for years. This is like a big day for me. Oh my god, it's terrifying going past balance point. Holy shit. So overall, I like them. I would say if you're only going to be stunting, get them. They're great. I like them a lot. If that's your whole point, is to just go to the lots, ride around town, I say they're worth it. If you're shorter, I think that these lean me forward a little bit more. I think I want some higher bars, even though these are the Sierra highs. But overall, good purchase. I think they're worth the price, but just not exactly what I was looking for. So I might try a different product as time goes on. But regardless, I'm happy with them. I got my wheelies in today. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at them. Catch you next time. Peace.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
That's probably why I stopped smoking, because there was no oil in it.